Now try it. Now can you hear me? I don't know what else to do because my mic is on. Let's check. We're doing a sound check. You guys have patience with me here for a sec. All right. All right. I don't know what I did. We're having sound problems again. Sorry about that. But anyway, we're going to do our drawings for 20 huge gift baskets, 300 value or more, $10 for 3 chances, and you need to get your tickets by 4:59 on Monday. This is a little behind the scenes happening here. This is how I lay it out on the floor. We've done all our trees. We've done 10 trees. Now this is all the decor that's going out, and you can see I have to see it and get it out and lay it out and theme it. And then look at this platter. Is that gorgeous? You'll see more of that when you come in this weekend. But we're pretty excited because this has to be all cleared up and done. So while we're up here, let's go over and see Miss Yuletide 1916. So say hello to our holiday royalty. She's dressed to impress in full vintage Port Gamble glam since 1916. She looks pretty good for being Miss 1916, but that's when the store was built, so that's why she's been Miss Yuletide. So she's gorgeous. She's got all kinds of lit. We added some of the eucalyptus to her, and but she's gorgeous. I love her. Hi, Annie. Hopefully you can hear me. We were having sound issues again. So let's go downstairs and just recap of all of our 10 trees. Miss Yuletide was number 10, and then we're going to get into seeing our last tree here in a second. Okay, but let's just recap. If you haven't, you can always go back and watch these in detail. We had sound issues yesterday. There's Katie again. She's closing up the cafe. So this one is called Freshly Picked. It's our tree in our cafe. It's full of picks and lots of fun items. They're real easy to decorate a tree that way. And then this is Iridescent Indulgence. That's a big theme and trend for this year and holiday is this iridescence, which I love, and on this kind of gold silver upside down tree. Annie says she can hear us. Hi, Dawn. Okay, so that's iridescence. Nice. That one is a loose looking tree, and we make the lights look like it's water moving underneath. And I love the pics on the top with the seahorse. It's so fun. And who's over here? Hi, Robin. Robin wasn't here for a couple days, so she got in today and got to see some of the new trees. This is Santa Paws for our fur baby lovers, which is really cute. We did already reviewed this guy. I'm not going to let you see that one yet. This is, let's see, Wildly Northwest, everything we love about the Pacific Northwest. We did that yesterday. And then this swag will be done for the event that starts on the 8th. This is Shroom Service, all things mushrooms and garden. This is Cottagecore Dream. It's a very handmade holiday charm looking, lots of fun. It's one of my favorite trees, that big old red tree. And yesterday we went around the bottom of it and looked at it. And of course, we can't forget Vintage AF, which stands for Robin, and Festive. And Festive. Yes. So this guy is a showstopper. It's over 10 feet, and it's just gorgeous and just chock full of ornaments. But I wanted to talk about our enchanted forest. Look how it just glows from inside. This tree practically glows on its own. It's soft, dreamy, and lit like it's starring in a winter fairy tale. Packed with owls, woodland charm, and elegant neutrals, she's what happens when the forest gets invited to the ball. It's 8-foot cream tree. It's pre-lit, plus we added 5 strands of lights to it, so we have 400 lights per foot, which is the most lit. Hi, Darlene, which is the most lit tree in the store. You know, you can see these are like 300 to 400 lights it's like 200 to 300 lights per foot, which is still more than like Home Depot tells you should do, but this is when you get to 400, which is spectacular. It's my favorite. All right, let's dig into it and see some of the details. So it's all about the forest with birch with a pop of red, And you can see we just have so many cute little critters. Look at this little guy, 2 little raccoons and a heart with the birds and the ivy, or holly I should say. And then we got Santa with a pine cone hat. And of course, those of you who've been in here know we love owls, and we do tons of owls and hedgehogs. And look at these guys, little, I guess they're hedgehogs. They got rolled up in a snowball and they just decided to hug. More owls. Look at this beauty. It's like a birch deer with gorgeous cardinals. Oh, I was like blanking. And of course, we always love this pop of red clip-on cardinal. And then look at this big. It kind of looks like a something you'd have on your wall. It's a wooden deer. I think it's actually resin. I don't know. Yeah, it's resin. And then we have, which, you know, I really like having little things and then something large and oversized on each tree, which makes it look really special, especially with the ribbon coming down. Which we have also, that topper is like a little fairy light topper. You can change it to blink or do different things. We just wanted it to kind of stay true and strong. Squirrels were a big hit last year, so we have lots of squirrels again this year. These cutie pies always do super well. To get in there and see how cute he is, little hedgehog. There's some owls with a heart. These birch animals on a string, which it's actually a snow globe. So you can see it snow globing itself. Everybody loves these. Just that little hint of green and greenery around his neck. Look at this one. It's made out of seeds and Faisal. This is a fun little dome with a couple birds and some trees. This little chubby owl made of Faisal. Sisal. I said Faisal. I meant Sisal. Whoops. And then this guy's so soft, little owl. And look at this guy. He's stuck in the pine cone, but look how cute he is. Little raccoon. And a sweet little deer. Oh, hi, the Kingston Chamber of Commerce. Is that you, Kylie? They just joined watching. Thank you for joining us. And then we've got the owl, the little mouse reading books in the forest. Isn't that sweet? Look at that detail. So cute. And this is Father Christmas. And look at the detail on the inside of his jacket. So pretty. This guy lights up. It's not lit right now, but he does light up. So it's nice to have. Let me see if I can quickly. Excuse me. There we go. Look how pretty that is. So we have a lot of light up ones too. Let me get that turned off if I can with one hand. It's not so easy. There we go. These little clip-on birds have been really good as well. Excuse me, sorry. And then look at this sweetie pie holding the pine cone. I think we saw these. Look at this little fluff ball and the beautiful angel, gorgeous dress with the birch and the berries, and she's holding a cardinal. So gorgeous. Look at the detail on that. Even her hair in the back is beautiful. Another light up church. Here's another critter in the pine cone. We've got this little scene with the deer. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Annie. Bye, Katie. These look like a little snowy village. This is a little manger, a little babe in a manger. And we have this owl, this glass owl, who was really good last year because he's so pretty. Let's see what else we have here. We saw these in a little different animal, but again, rolled up they went rolling down the hill. Here's some foxes with the hearts. That's so cute. And then another owl. And look at this Santa. And then we have another squirrel, a little different color. And I think we got the main guy. So look at this. They're having a conversation. They're arguing over who gets to keep the acorn, I think. Hi, Mary. She says, I love the angle. Thanks, Mary. Nice to see you. We miss you. Hi, Gail. Look at this gorgeous owl. Let's see, what else do we want to talk about? Oh, the picks. This is birch with berries, so I stuck it way in there. This is another pick, which is like, I guess, little mini pomegranates with glitter. Look how gorgeous that deer looks on there. And what's missing on the top, I'm going to put a couple large owls. I couldn't find them, but I just found them, so they'll get put up before the event. Look at this little macrame. Hi, Gail. Look at this little macrame owl. The glass church with the steeple. And here's another one of those little cloches with the scene inside. Can you see that? And let's see, what else do we want to do? People have been going crazy on this tree already. So while we're over here, let's talk about the ornament boxes. We'll go to the ornament wall in a second. But so most of the trees can't hold all the ornaments, so this is the spillover. So this is like a lot of the forest product. We still have a couple that are coming out. So these boxes are so great because you can put them by the door. This is the Northwest. Here's pet, and here's vintage, and some of the cottage core. I don't know if you guys, this is my favorite ornament. Look at his little slippers. I featured him in a story earlier. Look at him. Isn't he cute? But I wanted you to see on the top of this one, we have all kinds of interesting trees. My favorite is this one in the little burlap bag. And I always like anything with cardinals. And look at these metal ones, like recycled metal. And these look like made out of the tin ceilings from vintage. Oh, I'm getting hearts. I love when I get hearts. And then this is really pretty. This one is a two-dimensional. You stand it up. So the trees are great. And then over here is Santa Land. So these guys are metal. There's 4 of them. Look at him with his little mustache, very dapper. And then some little mini Santas. Look at their little faces. So people love all of our Santas because we always have a whole bunch of different unique ones. Look at these guys back here. They're doing gymnastics. They're doing like a cheer, and they stacked up. It's pretty fun. And then more wooden ones and resin. And look at this guy. And then I love these because they look like they know some secrets, and they're not telling us the secrets. So that's some of the decor. All of this along here will be fresh decor as well. But let's go over and look at the ornament wall, which we had to name it because I like to name stuff. So this one's called Too Much Never. Ready to see where all the fun really happens? This wall is packed with personality, quirky, charming, hilarious, and heartfelt pieces, just waiting to become your new favorite find. So what's fun about this wall is we don't have to theme it. Now there is nautical that comes here, so some of this you saw almost all of this on the nautical tree, but we also do all of our snowflakes, which are really, really fun. And we always do really well with snowflakes. And then we always do some interesting food. So some of this is from the candy tree here. And then we have sushi. We have a bento box. We have another noodle bowl and some more sushi. It looks so real, doesn't it? Isn't that cool? And then look at this little dim sum. I used to know what that was called, and now I can't think of it. Bacon, either you want a little thing of bacon. Hi, Natasha. Or a big slab of bacon. You could do either one. The apples and tomatoes, aren't those cute? Little crates. Look how cute and well done that is. It really looks like it's... My favorite is the jar of pickles, because everybody needs some pickles for your Christmas tree. Little pancake mix, chocolate cake mix. Oh, we're getting hearts for that. And then this was a big seller last year, these breads. We got white bread hot dog, buns, and Wonder Bread. Oh, Robin, are you leaving? Oh, I think Robin just left. I didn't get a chance to say goodbye to her. Anyway, aren't those cute? So this one, I think, is probably the most popular, like lots of hearts. And then, of course, we have homemade chili, ravioli, chicken noodle soup. So all kinds of fun, interesting. We don't have to theme them. We can just put them out. We don't have to worry about it. Oh, there you are. That's Robin. She's trying to escape. And then lastly, what we do on this ornament wall are these beautiful little mini glass trees. So the tree is actually glass, and it comes with the ornaments. And there's all kinds of different ones. These match the earrings I have on today. I didn't even do that on purpose. This one has cute little Santa critters. There's like a wreath and a candy cane. Aren't these cute? So adorable. This one has gnome and snowman and Santa faces on it. This one has gold on it. This one has a unique, this one already sold today. We got a couple sales off of this one. It's got a unique shape. And the last one is kind of beaded with sequins on it, which I love. So those handcrafted glass trees are really awesome. So, oh, Natasha says, love your store. Thank you, Natasha. So much more to put out, but we know we can do it. So this is our last live. 4 more sleeps before the big event. We'll be enjoying our holiday open house. We can't wait for you to come and see our Winter Wonderland. Reminder, Saturday hours on the 8th are 10 to 6. Sunday is 10 to 5. And I forgot to mention we're doing 15 off of home decor and ornaments. So that doesn't include candy, cards, candles, or food, but all the decor and ornaments will be 15% off, so you want to come take advantage of that. So we're looking forward to seeing you soon, and we will see you on Saturday or Sunday. Oh, I forgot to mention the choral bells will be here Saturday morning from 10 to noon. So if you want to hear the ladies sing up in the museum, it's really fun. Thanks again, you guys. It's good to see you. Oh, hummingbirds this year. Oh, Gail. Gail wants to know if we have hummingbirds. Gail, we do. We have lots of hummingbirds. Here's, oh, I got to flip this around again. This was one of our best ones last year because it's very real. Anna's hummingbird. Lots of glass or acrylic, rainbow, beautiful. And we also have more over on this garden tree. So, hi, Melissa. Hi. Melissa's goofing off today. She doesn't have to do a tree, so she's just hanging out. And then there's more. So, Gail, to answer your question, lots of hummingbirds. All right, Carrie, thanks for joining us, you guys. We will see you on Saturday or Sunday. We look for, oh, there's Shelly. Shelly. All right, you guys, thank you so much again for joining us, and we'll see you this weekend. Thanks so much. Bye.